Okay, we have here, this is a 2006 Hyosung GT650r. Sorry for the audio, the wind's blowing. So, this thing, I got it at a good price. It was not taken care of, it's been laid down and stuff, so other than that, the plastics is pretty much the major bummed out part. But anyways, I've noticed even adjusting the clutch cable, go all the way max and have it way out of spec. But I've noticed when I have it on the stand here and it's in neutral, of course it's going to spin some from the resistance of the gears and shit like that. But when you put it in gear, it's fine, it's still just free spinning, but when you let off the clutch and then hit the clutch again, it doesn't stop. I'd have to very carefully use my foot to use quite a bit of force, and then finally it'll just stop. So I'm thinking that the clutch basket has a bunch of notches in it, since the fingers, the whole clutch basket is aluminum, and then you got the plates, which are steel, and they move back and forth within the fingers, but then you got the rotation, and it'll notch those fingers and won't allow the plates to move freely back and forth. So I'm thinking they're getting stuck. Now when I'm riding it, it'll stop. I'm slowing down with the brakes and stop. It's not like it's wanting to take off, because it's got the weight of the bike on it now. So that's probably enough to bring those clutch plates and move them out of the notches. But like I said, if I have it free standing here, put it in gear, let off the clutch, let it spin, and hit the clutch again, it's still spinning enough in gear, like you can't just barely touch it and it stops from just the resistance of the gear system. The transmission, it's actually spinning, and I'm having to cram my foot on it, and then the wheel will just stop. So I'm gonna pull this real quick. Hopefully we won't have oil come out. If we do, got this trash can here. Should probably get some cardboard, but let's just go ahead and yeah, I'll need to get the wire wheel on those. Yeah, look at that. That's not good. I will definitely need to bring a wire wheel home and hit these up. These are going to be the same. Okay, so those are all the long ones. Okay, like I said, I hope I don't have to deal with. And this should have an O-ring on it, so should be able to. I'm sure it's best to use a new one, but for now, I need to know if that clutch basket's notched, because if it is, then I need to go ahead and order a new one. Well, I say new one, whatever's on eBay, I will order. So I don't have my damn hammer with me. Actually, I need my mallet. Alright, here we go. Oh, yeah, we got oil. That's alright. Oh, yeah, see that shit? Yeah, I need to clean those threads out. That's a lot of corrosion for those. Okay. Crap, I was hoping I could see more without having to take the side case cover off, because if you gotta take, you may be able to get away without having to take the oil filter. I'll have to look at the diagram, and I gotta undo the water pump bracket. Now this has a gasket on it, and I really don't feel like making a gasket. So, and that shit just went all in there. Damn it. Well, from what I see, I'm not really seeing too bad. So I will get my flashlight, shine in there as best as I can, and damn it, that covered it all. I'm gonna have to clean that off. So I don't know, cause like I said, one thing I was thinking is maybe the clutch cable was stretched, but I mean this has a good amount of adjustment. This unthreads, you know, all the way back here, and of course that's way too much, cause you're gonna have that clutch pulled. But anyways, I don't know. I can't really. I really didn't want to have to pull the other cover. I may have to pull the other cover just so I can really see. That, or I'll just start pulling this out and just pull each plate off at a time. You know, keep them in order. And crap, I was hoping to tell right now. It's getting late already, but awesome. I guess I'll just start pulling this out and pull them out one by one and checking. Then I'll really be able to see if I can get these plates out of the way. Then I was just hoping it stuck out farther than that, but that's okay. I'll just because you know, if you take this cover off, then you can really see all the way around it. But I'll just screw it. I'll just take this clutch pack apart, and I'll just look at it that way. So let me do that right quick and get back.